Hello, what's going on, everybody? You know what it is. It's Mac Daddy Reviews. Back at it, and it's fantastic as usual. Today we have another app. It's a sampler. Can you feel it? It's the Koala Sampler. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. It's simple, quick. You just press the button, and you get to record your sample. So let's see what we can do here. All right, let's make a drum sound, a good kick. No, I gotta do better than that. First off, let's add an effect. We can pitch it down an octave. That will make it heavy. We can also add more bass. We can add a bass synth. Let's try the bass synth. Let's see what it does. So I'll throw that in the trash. You know, that's kind of nice. I kind of like that. I got these effects on. Let's go ahead and turn the effects off for a second. Okay, let's get a good snap. Let's get a... I do better than that. Okay, I still got this bass selected. Let's add more treble, and let's do it again. Oh, okay, that's better. Let's edit it. Get some of that tail off. Okay, so now we need a hi-hat. Adjust the release. Put a little filter on it. High pass filter. A little less high pass filter actually. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that high pass filter. And I'll bring the volume down just a little. All right, let's go ahead and let's drop some more, huh? You can actually sequence. So now that we got enough, let's turn on the metronome. Let's put some more bars on it. Let's go ahead and give it 4 bars. And let's see what we can get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's tighten it up. All right. One more time. All right. Now let's do some more sampling. Everybody ride. Everybody ride. Everybody ride. Everybody. Let's play around. We got more effects here. Let's try fuzz. Turn up. Turn up. Robot. Hootie hoo. Let's go edit that out. Hootie hoo. Hey, little mama. All right. Hootie hoo. Okay, so there we go. Before I get carried away, man, y'all know I love this stuff, and I'll just get lost in it. Not only can you use a sequencer, not only can you sample on the fly and add cute little sounds and effects to it, you can also import. So let's go ahead and go to the menu, import audio, uses audio share. Get some 808s. I think I'm gonna go with that one. Let's put that in there. And once we go over to the sequencer, we can actually put that in keyboard mode. And you can duplicate that over there. So now we have another one for us to, another take for us to add another pattern. And it got effects too. So, you know, you gotta love the effects. Alright, man, like I say, you know, I get carried away with it. You got hella effects. You can also activate the hold to, you know, sample your loops. You can export all your audio. It's got Ableton Link. Let's go into settings. One shot enabled by default. Oh yeah, pitch knob snap to semitone. That's one feature in case you didn't know, if you didn't go deep in exploring it, that I actually enjoyed. Snapping it to semitones just made it a lot easier for me, you know, and you can always switch it back if you don't like that. Also warn before deleting samples and sequences if you know you want to make it a little less forgiving but faster for live performances. That's always the option. Your import source. So that's if you connect to interface. Background audio, self-explanatory. And you can manage your audio inputs. And you got a couple of MIDI settings here. Yeah, no big deal. So it's time for me to rate the Koala Sampler. I'm gonna give the Koala Sampler 6 out of 10. Yeah. Okay. And I'm being a little hard on them, but there are a few things that have to come up in order to get a high ranking score. You know, it's a really fun sampler. You know, but I mean, we in this for serious things. We're not just playing around, you know, and it feels kind of like a toy, unfortunately. You can definitely use it in a professional application, but the interface could be tightened up a little bit. It's not, like I say, it's not bad, but I'm not blown away. It doesn't captivate me. Um, the features are okay, but I mean, it's kind of limited. The sequencer is all right. I wish you could edit it outside of just having to delete everything, because a couple of passes I didn't like my bass drum, but maybe I liked my snare or my hi-hat. And so I'm sure you can work around that by making more use of the drag and duplicate feature from the beginning. But I think it shouldn't be too hard to just like clear out your last thing. You got the undo button, but I mean, if I hit the hi-hat 8 times or 16 times, I have to undo all of those. Like, I can't just, like, let's say I lay down my bass, my snare, and then my hi-hats. And then let's say after I do that, I decide I want to switch the bass around. I can't just clear out that bass. And if I didn't duplicate the hi-hats only, you see, I mean, it's out of order. The only way I'd be able to start over with just my clap and my hi-hats would be if I re-recorded it, so that kind of puts a damper on the creativity. But I mean, as far as like the idea and the concept of it, I mean, I really love it. It's really fun to just press the button and away you go. Almost forgot, you can also route this using audio bus, so you can pipe audio from pretty much anything that's audio bus compatible and sample your guts out. So I mean, it does what it does, but in order for me to give it a 10 out of 10 or even like an 8, then it has to be one of those apps that are just like revolutionary. It's got to be something that I can't get anywhere else but that app. With that being said, you probably should go out and get it if you got the money to play around with. But I mean, if things are tight financially, you might get more bang for your buck out of some of the other apps. So that's about wraps it up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, get them comments. I need to hear from you. Keep on doing what you're doing. Stay focused. Until next time.